Merry Christmas. Happy Tuesday morning. It's Christmas Eve morning, and we're looking outside live with our Gualdi Group camera from downtown Rochester. A little bit of a brisk breeze out there. That's the big difference versus recent days. A little more breeze. Temperatures otherwise very similar to what we've had recently. A lot of 30s on the map and a lot of gloom. Not as much of the filtered sunshine or very limited sun we've had in recent days at this hour of the morning. So we're going to stick with the grayness. It's dry though, and that's good for travel conditions. Fairly comfortable. It's a little on the breezy side, but it's not obnoxiously windy. And with temperatures in the 30s, that makes it a little more palatable here for this Christmas Eve day. Temperatures on the way to the upper 30s today, and that's kind of what we've been seeing recently. We'll stay in this pattern right to the end of the work week, in fact. So if you're thinking ahead to Christmas Day, that looks similar. Maybe not quite as breezy, but still a lot of clouds around. Here's our look from our studio on Signal Hill. 32 in Rochester. It's now 36 in Austin. Mason City 32. Rushford 33. Winona 34. Keeping in mind, of course, 25 is the average high for this time of the year, so we're doing really well here. There's that southeast breeze, 16 miles per hour. Definitely a chilly breeze. 21 the wind chill because of that. It feels like 21. Air pressure is falling. 29.93 inches of mercury. There's also been a drop in visibility. Some fog around Rochester, mile and a half, a little less than a mile. In Preston, Decorah, 3/4 of a mile. Let's be with us for another couple of hours at least. The fog trying to mix out on some of that wind, but at this point, a lot of low-level moisture, some of that from melting snow in the last couple of days. The wind chills mainly 20s to around 30. Definitely more of an impact with that wind than recent days with that feels like wind chill issue. Upper 30s later on, there it is, 3 o'clock, 37 the expected high. Will ease back into low 30s by this evening for Christmas Eve. Southeast winds dropping eventually to 5 to 10 miles per hour. But at least we're dry. Satellite radar showing a lot of clouds around. There's a storm system coming in from the west that's going to continue to draw on the warmth ahead of it. Temperatures will stay in the 30s even without the sunshine. Cloudy and mild for Christmas Eve. Tomorrow, Christmas drizzle, maybe a little bit of that as that center of low pressure moves on through. Breezy, chilly Thursday, a little sun on Friday, and then, yes, there's that weekend snow that mainly looks to be rolling in maybe for Saturday evening, Saturday night, excuse me. 32 in Rochester right now. Des Moines 38. North of us a little more seasonable. Fargo 19. International Falls 25. Here's futurecast. There's that center of low pressure moving on through. A lot of clouds around and not much movement with that system. It takes a long time to move through. There tomorrow morning, a couple spots of drizzle in our area. And we'll have that for Christmas Day and then even early afternoon. Then all that migrates northward. As the system then pulls out of here, we'll have eventually a dry couple of days before. Here's what we're facing this Saturday. Afternoon, maybe a little bit of rain mixing with snow. It all changes to snow as an area of low pressure comes in. A couple of different scenarios. Here's one that brings several inches of snow Saturday night into our area, the heaviest overall to the north and west. Northern Wisconsin, central Minnesota, 7, 8, 9 inches plus. We'll look at maybe 5 inches out of this. This is from the American computer model, the GFS. The European version brings us a glancing below, maybe a couple of inches of snow here, and maybe 3 or 4 or 5 inches of snow, central Minnesota and northern Minnesota out of that. So we're going to get a much better view on that, a much better idea what's going to happen as we get closer. But that's for Saturday evening, Saturday night into the first half of Sunday. For us today, though, a dry day, brisk breeze, winds slowly subside heading into the afternoon. 37 in Rochester, Winona 43, Mason City 44, Owatonna 38, with those winds still slowly dropping off for the second half of the day. Little fog tonight, lighter winds though, mostly cloudy 32. And for your Christmas Day, drizzle, especially in the morning, maybe early afternoon, 38. Mostly cloudy, 7-day forecast, little drizzle tomorrow. Rain and snow, becoming all snow perhaps Saturday night and Sunday, possibly 2, 3, 4 inches out of this, maybe more. Bears watching certainly, but that's 5 days away or so. But something we will watch for that weekend time frame. In the meantime, be safe from some of that fog this morning and for tonight again, but enjoy the mild temperatures. Have a great Christmas, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for Christmas Day. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.